כיף לראות פה מלא פרצופים שבשבילי חדשים. אני בדרך כלל מסתובב פה בבית ספר כזה בשני בלילה או בשישי בבוקר. אז ממש ממש כיף. רציתי להגיד, תכף אני אעבור לאנגלית כדי שהאורח שלנו ידע שהוא צריך לעלות, אבל אני מראש אגיד לכם שמחר בערב יש קונצרט סיום של השבוע המושלם הזה, שזה יהיה שילוב של ג'אז עם סגל מדהים שלנו כאן מרימון, מתן צ'פניצקי, יונתן וולצ'וק, מורדי פרבר, ובוגר שלנו עומרי שאני נגן בס ואני נגן פסנתר, והאורח שלנו יעשה גם פיצ'ר שלו בהיפו ביחד עם סגול 59 שהוא גם מכוחותינו. אתם ממש 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 מוזמנים. וגם פרזידנט עדר כאן מאחוריכם, שומר כמו תמיד, אומר בצדק שתדעו שבשבוע הבא גם יש לנו את שבוע ברקלי כאן ברימון, ובאים כוחות מאוד מאוד מעניינים גם בכל מה שקשור לסונג רייטינג, אם זה ג'ו בנט או ג'ף רמזי שהוא זמר R&B שגם יופיע פה במהלך שבוע הבא. אז יש המון עדכונים. מה את אומרת? בדיוק, יהיו גם סדנאות איתו ויהיו גם סדנאות בכלל מייל טור ג'אז ועד כאילו איך מתקדם הרבה שלו. אז מאוד מאוד מומלץ להסתכל באתר, להסתכל באורביט, זה הכל באמת הבית ספר המדהים הזה עושה בשביל כולנו כל כך הרבה, אז ממש ממש שווה לבדוק את זה. ואני רוצה, לפני שאני אעבור לאנגלית להגיד עוד משהו, עמדתי כאן בצד עם האורח שלנו, שאמר לי שהוא מלא זמן לא שמע משהו כל כך טוב כמו טוטאל ווקאל, אז כפיים לכל הווקאל דפארטמנט. ולכנרת, שאם יום אחד גוגל יבדקו את המיילים שלי, הם יראו שכאילו רובם לכנרת. אם לא בודקים את המיילים שלי גם ככה. יש לך מייל לאמא, אז עושה לי ב-I also add כנרת. אז זה משהו כזה. אז בלי קשר, תודה על הכל כנרת, אבל באמת, כאילו הוא אמר שיש פה מחלקת ווקל מדהימה, אז יסמין, כמובן איריס, יהודה, ותודה לכל הצוות המדהים שהדבר הזה לא היה קורה אם לא הייתה התגייסות של כולם. אז כמובן, וסגי שיושב ובזכותו בכלל שומעים אותי עכשיו, חופר לכם. וזוהר כמובן, זוהר קופידון שלי. ואומרי שהוא חדש, אבל הוא מרגיש פה כאילו, חבל על הזמן, אלוף. טוב, אני אפסיק לחפור לכם, לא באת לשמוע אותי, ואני אעבור לאנגלית. So, it's a great pleasure and honor to have as an artist in residency first special human being and a great friend who is a multi-instrumentalist. We know each other for around something like 10 years. And he goes by two names. His first name his full name is Charles Bורצ'ל, but maybe you guys know him also as the Black Samurai. So, Mr. Black Samurai, stage is yours.
I'm not as tall as Ronan, so kind of vertically challenged, so I'm gonna bring it down here. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing all right? That sounds like nobody is happy to be here. Y'all doing okay? There we go. Can I get my man Oz up here? Where's Oz at? Can you come grab a mic? You know, I could like just start and say a bunch of things, but I think it's better if I just kind of show you a little bit about what this little time will be about. Can you just give me something like you got it. All right. All right. All right. Hold up on the clapping one time. It's like this. It's like, yo. There we go. There we go. We like to clap. And yes, I like to rap. And yes, I like to tap. Dance on every beat. See me in every street. Rap flows elite. I'm coming like a teacher to reach ya. I be hitting in the front or to the bleachers. Creature. No, I'm not a screamer. Teacher like a preacher. Salima is what my homegirl used to kick it with. Now I kick the ill lyrics. Feel the spirit when I hit it. You know, they told me, how you doing? Says Sababa. I'm coming like your father. I got the force like Darth Vader. See you an hour later. Thank you for the beats. I eat it like an hour later. Yes, my flow is sweet. week. I do this stuff anyway, any day, anything. Sometimes get down on my knees and start to pray for a payday. Trying to get this money in my pocket. I never stop it, rock it. Sunday, I was at the jam session. They call it the pocket. Every time I do this stuff, I just feel like Kid Rock. Now I feel like I got the rock. That's the b-ball reference. My man Ronan got the old basketball shirts, Shaq and Penny. When I get real illy, I feel like I need about a milli. That shouts out to Lil Wayne, where I'm from. In my brain, I just go off the top of the flow, off the top of my dome, off the top of my soul. I just rap it on my soul, like the feet, like I said, on any beat. I get nasty, come past me. In the class, I be on the back and I'm sleeping. That's okay, I'm teaching. That's okay, I'm creeping. Like Stevie Wonder, it's like a wonder. I never fly, I never plunder. I be making up the words, but all these words is made up. I just hit like a layup, hey up. Sometimes I catch my breath sometimes. Every time I start to rhyme, you know the flow is divine. Because I get it, I spit it, I be in it, I'm with it. You know the rhythm is very ill. You know I got mad skills. I'm going for days, flowing for days. What you want it? I'm going for ways, how you want it. See, I just make up the words every time. Every time I start to rhyme, I just connect the lines like it's tic-tac-toe. X's and O's, no hearts, no souls. Everything I do is like a scroll. And you can see it just like a rabbi. I am that Jedi. I'm rocking with the force like Yoda. I say thank you, y'all call it Toda. When every dough I give the cold shoulder. You know the flow frozen. I keep it going. I keep it going. You know when microphone controlling and consoling your soul, your rhythm. I gotta keep it ill. When I'm in it. I'm in here to win it. The championship flow. You can get a little sample anytime I do get up on pianos or drums. I have to make the beat. I'm not dumb, I'm elite. I am smart, I'm intelligent, I'm very relevant, and you know I'm heaven sent. Anything I'm rocking is just my melanin. Dark complexion, but that's okay. I'm sweet than the melon bit. Wait, I just be going top of the flow, top of the dome, how I roll, yo. I just get it real, I just keep it ill, I just keep it going and going. You know I'm flowing, controlling microphone, and I'm rolling in the deep like Adele. I do very well, I excel. Anytime I'm on the microphone, you can feel it in your heart. So I got one question before I start the class. I need everybody to shake their hands and shake their ass. Whoa, I didn't mean to curse, but I got to go, cause this verse is unrehearsed. And I do it like this, put the haters in the dirt. And I could go on and on like an Erykah Badu song. No, it's not wrong, I just go like it's Groupon. Groupon's a coupon, I don't get no bargain. My flow is really cool, you can understand my jargon. I got the illest lingo, I come from a place where you can call casinos. I never really gamble with it, everything I do is real planned and it's real official. Anything I do, I just blow up like a whistle. Hey, I just shoot it like a missile. Hey, I just do this like a missile. So y'all can really see the flow, and your boy is real grown, but I'm looking like I'm 16, and this is just the ill 16, like that. Yeah. Shout out to the Wizard of Oz right here, man. That's my man.
Charles Bורצ'ל.
All right. Anyway, that's called freestyling. Freestyling. What is that? Freestyling means kind of rhyming without any purpose, just talking. And also what it's come to represent is vocal improvisation, meaning that I'm creating lyrics on the spot, very much like a jazz musician creates a solo. Just so happens I'm also a jazz musician. I play jazz and different instruments. And before I started doing all that, I was rapping. Now, where I'm from a place called New Orleans. Does anyone know New Orleans? Yeah? So New Orleans has really famous musicians like Louis Armstrong and also Lil Wayne. So when I was growing up, Lil Wayne was more popular. And it was kind of, you know, it was just natural the way that the kids conversed was to rap. So it was just a part of growing up that everyone around me was rapping. So for me, it became more of like a language. I didn't think that I would do it seriously. It was just kind of, this is what you do. And I would always try to make the beats. Like, I didn't want to be the rapper. I just tried to make the beats. But we didn't have any equipment or anything. So I was always just like, you know, beating on a desk or something like that, or beatboxing while people rapped. And it wasn't until I became a music teacher and, you know, was trying to teach students about jazz and these different things, and they didn't care, that I realized, like, oh, wait, I do have an ability that can connect with them. And that's when I really started embracing freestyling and vocal improvisation and, you know, really, I guess, cultivating the skills of rap. Now, I said this yesterday in my masterclass. Hip hop, which is you know, I guess kind of what we just did, hip hop, rap, all that. It's now its place in the world has become the most popular music in the world, and you can find it everywhere on any stretch of the globe. And hip hop has 4 elements to it: MCing, which you just saw, DJing, graffiti writing, which, you know, you see graffiti everywhere. I saw graffiti here, you see it all around the world, and breakdancing, which I'm not gonna breakdance for you today, but, you know, maybe tomorrow. Y'all come to the concert. If y'all come to the concert tomorrow, maybe I'll breakdance, you know. We'll see. You have to come. That's how you know. Anyway, so I told the students yesterday that the spirit of jazz and these type of things can be found today in hip-hop music. You know, both musics formed out of resistance, formed from communities that didn't have much but wanted to take the resources around them and create, right? So what I'm doing and what I think all musicians can benefit from investigating hip-hop or these various things is that how do you take your surroundings, how do you take anything that you have and make music out of it, right? I'm also a music producer, and one thing I love to do is sample. But as a vocalist, as somebody who's trying to create words and lyrics in the moment, I'm always trying to take things that are around me and use that to inspire me, right? Somebody told me, I don't know how to say it, but they were like, hey, hello, how you doing? And then the answer's supposed to be like Sababa, right? That's what it's supposed to be. So, you know, that was just in my head. So I was like, all right, I'm going to throw that in there and see if they catch that. You know, the only word I've been saying close to accurate is Toda. So I was like, all right, I'm going to throw that in there, you know, because I'm also trying to make a connection with you all because I know, you know, maybe English isn't your first language and Hebrew is definitely not my first language. So I'm always trying to make a connection. But, you know, in this class or little presentation, we'll talk a little bit about how to improvise lyrics because it's a really fun thing. And I think for singers especially, when you get into a situation where you're jamming with people, I think it's really great to not just like, you know, sing random stuff, but to be able to come up with the story on the spot or be able to come up with lyrics on the spot. So I'll talk a little bit about how to do that in a second. But first, we're gonna have a performance by the world-renowned Total Vocal. You guys ready? Can we make some noise for him? Y'all ready? Come on up. We have Total Vocal. I'm just here for moral support. I'll be here in the corner. No.
One, two, three, four.
Yeah, you really tried, but I was blind from all the lies you told me. All the shit you've done, you can't outrun the way you undersold me. You acted like you bought me at a bargain sale. You don't even care. You focus your attention on a small detail. Blow it out of scale like your ponytail. Oh, if you don't want to see the guy I want to be, then why should I listen? If you don't want to do the things I need from you, goodbye, goodbye. Cause I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it away. right back. I'm no blow-up doll, no free-for-all, no slave to your decision.
No, 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 no.
I gotta find a way to break the spell, to get the hell away from those who block my vision. You use me as a fragment of your grand design. Yeah, 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 yeah. You don't get to put me on your bottom line. No, you don't get what's mine, and I'm doing fine. Said you don't want to see the guy I want to be, then why? Then why should I listen? You don't want to do the things I need from you. Goodbye, goodbye, because I gave it away. I gave it away. Yeah, I gave it away. And now I'm taking it right back. Cause I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it away. I gave it away. And now I'm taking it right back. I'm taking it right back, baby. Ooh.
Come on, we could do better than that. Total vocal, give it up. Wow. That was awesome. That was really, really awesome. That's, you know, everybody here should be very proud of this ensemble. It's really awesome. It's very inspiring. You know, I do a lot of teaching, but I haven't really seen college level, I guess you could say, but whatever. You guys all sound professional, but I haven't seen something at an institution like this in a very long time, and I'm very, very impressed. And I think you all should just continue on this path because it's really, really quite amazing. And you know, normally I guess I would have to like say some comments about the performance, but all I really can say is compliments. You know, I really think, you know, yeah, you know, we can clap for him. We can clap for him. It's good. You know, the balance was really, really great. That's not easy. Those chords are not easy chords. You know, I really got it. You know, I forgot you have the same name as somebody else in here, right? What's your no? That's the no. Oh no, it's two ladies that also have the same name. Okay, what's your name again?
Ohad.
Ohad. Yeah, man, you sounded great. You know, I would definitely, if I had to make one comment, is that you're singing like so great. You open your body up more. Like don't be in here with it because you're the star when you're out there in front. So you know, if I could sing like that, you know, I'd be. That if I had one comment, that would be it, because it's like, you know, you have to, these are all your peers, but if we're on a stage and it's like 5,000 people in the audience, you have to sell you have to sell what you're doing, because people, you know, to be honest, people don't understand music. The general population don't understand music, so they're not hearing all the really amazing technical things you're doing. They're just looking at your body energy, right? So that's really, I mean, all of you had good body energy, but especially when you're out in front, you know, when you're the lead person, all being reserved and being bashful and all that, you got to get that away. You know, no matter what you're doing, even if you're singing like a ballad or whatever, you have to entertain the audience, you know, because what we do as musicians is like magic to people, right? It's like magic. They don't understand it exactly. So it's like we have to embrace that. Like, yes, this is magic. Yes, this is something amazing. And even if we ourselves feel like, oh, well, I could have done that better and blah, blah, blah. In the moment, in your moment, you have to own it 100%, you know? And it doesn't matter if you miss a word or whatever, just own your moment. And the audience connects with that more than anything. Like, I perform around the world and, you know, I rap, but, you know, I try my best to sing. And, you know, I'm not a good vocalist, but I own the moment, you know, and then people think I can sing. They're like, oh, yeah, that was great, you know? You know, and it's a suspension of disbelief. I'm just, like, giving them the magic, right? So all of you are actually excellent technical singers, you know? So really, now it's more about the show. And I know you guys just started with this and school just started, so I'm really just, my mind is blown by the fact that you all sound like this. Is really quite amazing. You have a really great ensemble here, you know? Yeah. So we're gonna do, you know, we're just gonna have some fun with it. So we're gonna do a little remix of what you guys just did. Hope you don't mind. I know you weren't expecting that, but that's okay. That's life. You gotta expect the unexpected. All right. So the part where you're like, give it away. They have like a little vamp, right? Y'all know the part I'm talking about? The little kind of boom, 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 doo, doo. Can y'all do that vamp? Can y'all set that up for me? Y'all know what I'm talking about? And we're just gonna loop that for a while. Yeah, like kind of like the part that you sung over at the end, like where you just kind of have that simple little vamp. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. החלק האחרון של של הפזמון האחרון. שיש כאילו 14 כלים.
I'm gonna let y'all set that up. I know I'm putting them on the spot right now. Yeah, I got it? I meant after that part, when he's just at the bass line, you know what I'm talking about? So you know what I mean? Even that part, we can work with that. Do it again, and I'll show you what I want. Okay, cool. So just that, we're gonna repeat that. All right, we're gonna loop that, but not just the first two. Just the first 2 minutes, not when you start to ascend a little bit. Just the first part. Just that. Just that we're going to repeat. And if you guys get tired, just stop singing and let the bass line and stuff keep going. Okay? 1, 2, 3, get it. Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Hey, give it away. Now watch. Sorry. I'm gonna be cueing you guys. You're my band now, okay? So if I do this is just a break. If I go like that, y'all back in, okay? 1, 2, 3, get it. First of all, I need y'all with us. Hey, so come on, give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Hey, we back in in it to win it, back in it to get it. Hey, hey, we back in it, back in it, back in it to win it, back in it to get it, about to get it, about to break it down. You know the illest sound, it's Total Vocal, and you know the illest all around. Total Vocal, and we in it and we giving praise. Total Vocal, and you know we do it every day, many ways. I used to hit it ways, I used to go different directions, now I'm using ways. That's a really invention, you know I come with intention, no I come with addiction. Is it not superstition? No, there's nothing not fiction, and I get it, and I get it back. You know I'm in it, back. You know I'm in it with the ill rhythm and the vibe. You know I get it, and I'm so inside, so I gotta keep it alive. It's Total Vocal in it. Do you feel me in it? If you really in this house, are you really with it? Are y'all really with it? Are y'all really with it? Are y'all really with it? I say I came to rock right now. Yeah, I came to rock right now. Yeah, I came to shut this down. Yeah, I came to shut this down. Come on, give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away. Yeah, it's freestyle, so we give it away. Yeah, we do it round, all around the world. Hey, we don't play, we break it down, we shut it down, come around. We get the sound, we got the sound. It's me and Total Vocal. You know we going loco, you know we gotta get it. I'm losing my voice, I'm losing my voice, that's alright though. Losing my voice, that's alright though. Losing my voice, I got the right flow. Hey, we ain't never gonna give it away. 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 Yo, we ain't never gonna give it away. Hey, hey, we ain't never gonna give it away. Hey, hey, we ain't never gonna give it away. Hey, hey, we ain't never gonna. Hey, give it away. Give it away. Say give it away. You gotta 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 give it away. Never give it away. Never give it away. Yeah, give it up. Total Vocal, you know. So, you know, y'all weren't expecting that or whatever, but you all function just like a band. So I was like, okay, we're gonna be a band right now, you know, and have the cues and all that type of stuff. But it's really, really great what they're doing. And I think what we can all learn from that exchange is that as a musician, and it's funny because we had, me and some of the faculty had like a dinner the other day, and we talked about like horrible stories when things go wrong musically, you know. I think as no matter what music you do, you always need to be ready for the unexpected. Even when you rehearse 1,000 times, you start singing and the cable falls out of the mic. You always have to be ready, you know? You always have to be ready. And so that's why I wanted to do that, because you weren't expecting to do that, and that's okay. But you already know what you know? And it's really important about being confident in what you know. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about some things. So if y'all wanna sit down, y'all can. But I'm gonna call you back up to do that song, maybe, that other song. So y'all can take a seat. Total Vocal. I keep wanting to call you guys Total Praise. It's a really famous gospel song where I'm from, so Total Vocal, not Total Praise. Anyway, so before I continue, right, because we do have to continue on and I have some topics, are there any questions that people have? Because I usually wait to the end and everyone's like, oh, no, I don't want to ask a question. So I'm doing it in the middle. Does anybody have a question about anything that they just saw or wondering or have any ideas about before we continue? No bad questions. There are no bad questions except the ones you don't ask, right? Are there any questions or just comments or things that you want to say, shout-outs? Anybody has a birthday, you can just shout it out now. You know, anybody wondering how old I am? Apparently that was a question. I'm not going to tell you. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're accepting nice compliments as well, you know. Any other question, compliments before we move on? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of transitioning into the next thing anyway. So, all right. I hate to do this to you, Ronan, but Ronan, is there a marker on that board? Yeah? Okay. Can somebody, all right, just call out some words. Ronan's going to write some words on the board. Any word. Just call them out. Sababa's on there. Put Toda on there. Toda on there. I need some English words, too, because, you know, you already know. Thank you for letting me know where the accent. Sababa, yeah? That's where the accent is. Okay, put, I don't know, put tree on there. Yeah, of course. He said obsolete. Good luck. He said obsolete. Yeah. If you don't spell it right, it's okay. It's with a O, but that's okay. Wait, is that you meant the word obsolete, right? Not absolute. Obsolete. That's okay. I know what you mean. Let's take a couple more. Don't be afraid. Just shout them out. Life. Don't rhyme. Don't rhyme yet. I'm playing. Philosophy. Okay, put it up there. Yeah. Fish? Fish. Okay. And then I heard love too. We'll stop there. Can you come on the piano, please? I hate to put you on the spot like this. So there are different ways to vocally improvise, of course, you know. Just, you know, can you give me a nice little 4-chord vamp, something like that? Some sexy, you know, something like and we need some like a snap, you know, more sexy. There we go. So, you know, you have this type of situation. One of the best things you can use is space. You don't have to like do a lot of things, right? So what I was saying yesterday in one of my classes is use motifs, right? Use the same rhythm, use the same note. You simplify all your variables so you can focus on words, right? So I'll do my best. Don't judge my singing voice, okay? All right. I want some life. I really ain't been living much. Too much strife. And now I'm using space. Now I'm just letting it go. See, I need to live my life. Been feeling obsolete. Have all these ideas, but I just press delete. Space, right? But I'm using these words to guide me, right? Okay. They never really thank me. They not Toda. I'm like Yoda because I got the force with me. And they don't force with me. They do forceful. It's my philosophy to be remorseful because everything I spit is like a morsel. That means it's delicious. I hope you get it. I hope the food for thought that I give to you is really nutritious. And if it's not, then I'm sorry. Get a fish. But I hope you do the dishes. I'm not dirty. I'm just planted like a tree, trying to be sturdy, even though I know they come from me because I'm worthy. Hopefully, I can spit the truth. You say thank you. How you doing? I say sababa. I'm not a philosopher. I'm more like, I don't know. I lost it there. Whatever. Because I was trying, I use everything but love. Right? So keep playing the vamp, please. So the idea is that if you take little words, right, you just think of a couple words and you're like, all right, these are going to be my guides. But if you're in the moment, right, and you don't have those words, then you try to think of one phrase, just one phrase, repeat that, and then let it slowly develop. So one I use all the time is, give me the vibe, give me the vibe, give me the vibe. Give me the vibe, give me the vibe, give me the vibe, yeah. Give me the vibe, give me the vibe, give me the vibe, yeah. Give me the vibe, give me the vibe, give me the vibe. Say, I want the vibe. And I usually ask the audience to repeat it so it's even better. So you're going to repeat what I say. I said, I want the vibe. I need the vibe. Give me the vibe. I'm trying to come alive. Hey, give me the vibe, give me the vibe, give me the vibe now. See, it's good because you only have to think of one phrase at a time and the audience does the rest of the work, right? you know. I said, I need the vibe, I need the vibe, Do you need the vibe? Do we need the vibe? You don't have to repeat this, cause I'ma come alive now. If I'm just trying to make lyrics up, then I have to think of phrases connecting. So every time I finish one sentence, I'm always reflecting on what's the next direction. I take it in sections so I don't think too hard. Anytime I'm spitting, I'm thinking like a garage, put my ideas inside it, and then I recite it. I pull it up, it's just like a pilot. I'm fly and I'm lit like the pilot light. That's the gas, that's fire, I ignite. See, what I'm doing is just, every time I start a phrase, I'm thinking about the next phrase. So I know it seems hard, right? But really what you do, you're constructing a sentence and you're deciding what word you're gonna rhyme with. So it's just like talking. You think about what you're gonna say right before you say it. You're kind of thinking as you're doing it, right? So it's no different. If I'm just talking sentences to you, all I'm doing now is when I'm talking, I'm picking a certain part to rhyme. So then the only other additional thing is adding a rhythm or adding a melody. So I try to limit the rhythm and limit the melody so I can focus on the word. So I might just use one note, you know. Y'all repeat that? I. So I'm improvising. I'm just using one word, one note in some different rhythms, right? So it's not that you have to construct an entire story, right? You just, you build it bit by bit, you know? You don't have to come with long sentences at the beginning. And I think it's even better because you can really tell a better story that way by just starting with small pieces and letting it grow. Using rhythm and melody as tools to limit you so that you can focus on the words, right? So the big exercise, the big way that I would practice this, a couple ways. Write 7 words on a paper, and instead of doing it live, to give yourself 5 minutes to write lyrics that incorporate all those words. So right now, you guys have 5 minutes. If you have a piece of paper, I want you to everybody to try to write, you know, a couple lines that incorporate all those words. And then I'm just gonna call you to come up here on stage and perform them. All right, that's how it's gonna work. You have 5 minutes, okay? And Ronan, you don't have to play the whole time. I'm gonna literally give him 5 minutes. All right, the clock starts now. Good luck. Oh, that was an extra minute. All right. I'm gonna call somebody up. I'm gonna just point at you. Oh, you're ready. You ready? You come up here. I like that. Let's bring that back. Just grab one of these microphones.
My life's like a tree. I strive to be free. It's my philosophy to always be sababa, cause I go harder. I sell more than Alibaba. Gotta flow like Big Papa. Let me stop you. That 90s shit is obsolete. Your love make me feel so complete.
Hey! Who's next? That one. All three. One of them.
Yeah.
Hey.
Trying to write some lyrics, they don't fall out of trees. I gotta make them up, can't make them obsolete. I gotta strive, gotta ride, gotta find some love. I gotta swim in the sea like a mighty fish.
Hey.
This is life, there is only one philosophy. You try until you get it complete. Gotta thank you all, better say toda. I'm all good now, sababa, this finishes now.
Hey. You didn't use some words, whatever. You used some other words. Okay, come on.
How's it going?
Cut.
I lost my keys and I'm stuck with no solution. Gotta find a potion and I got no solution. I've been going in and out of motion like the waves of the ocean, like the sand, like the trees. I'm drinking herbal tea with you and me. I'm drinking herbal tea with you and me. It's getting pretty late and I wanna be close with you and me, like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, like Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden. Hey, my friend Eden, we were on the bus together today, and that concludes this rap. I'm done with my list. Yeah.
Hey. Who's next? Cut. Come on. Cut. Cut. Hey. Cut. The yellow. Cut. 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 Cut.
My philosophy on living free, like a tree.
Cut.
I feel obsolete. I live my life and I don't repeat.
Hey.
I live, I love, I feel say I go but it's not enough.
Cut.
I strive to reach new heights, the fire that ignites all these lonely nights. Todarabaka parashali. It's time to live free, no apology.
Hey. Hey. Cut. Who's next? Yeah, go. Come on. Cut. Cut.
This one.
Cut. Yeah. Cut. Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
Cut. Don't be embarrassed. Cut. 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 Cut.
So you're sitting on a tree, you think who you wanna be in another place, another time, another life.
Cut. Cut. Cut.
Cause your stories incomplete, coming over and repeat. So you
Cut.
just
Cut. Cut. Cut.
like a fish
Cut. Cut.
swimming in the stream.
Cut.
Try to be a part of the team.
Cut.
Looking above,
Cut.
searching for love.
Cut. 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 Hey. So check it out. We're gonna have a little hook in between everybody who comes up. So y'all keep playing for me. So y'all gonna learn the hook real quick. I need that snap back. Can y'all bring that snap? There we go. So this is gonna be the chorus. So every time someone finishes, we're gonna go back to this, and then the next person comes up. Okay? So it's gonna be I just want to be free. I just want to be free. Yeah. I just want to be free. Good. Next person. I just want to be free. Keep going until they come up. I just want to be free. Hey, I just want to
No need to live life in misery. Be a fish in the open sea. Be a leaf on a growing tree. Stay open to philosophy. Make love to the harmony. Make love to the harmony.
One more snap.
Make love to the harmony. Make love.
Hey, I just want
I just want.
be free.
What do you want? What do you want?
Be free. I just want. Come on. I just want. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Life is a bit of philosophy. Sometimes I feel weird, like a fish that jump from the tree, absolutely loose. That I say sababa and toda. that I'm not כולם. That I say סבבה and to that I'm not כולם.
Hey, say, I just want, I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. Add your own harmonies. I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. Yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. Yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want to be.
Once I saw the tree, it reminds me where I used to be. That life was fucking good to me, reminds me my philosophy. The goldfish inside the sea will stay there like it could always be. So that, my friend, this is the end, yeah.
Hey, I just want, yeah,
I just want to be free.
Yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. I just want, one more time. I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. Yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah.
Sometimes when I'm being true, I wonder if you would know the who to complete my actions, to absorb the fraction of intention that I own, that I've shown. My mind is blown. Huh? My reality is an everlasting change of insanity. Is it you and me, or is it you and me? What's gonna be? Is it you and me, or is it you and me?
Hey, here we go. Like, I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want to be free. Yeah, check this out. Free. Come on. Just want to be. We got to be. I just want to be. We got to be. Everybody just. We got to be. Okay. We got to be. Say we got to be. We got to be. Say we got to be. All right, cool. I wish I could have everybody come up, but they're like, we gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. How much time we have? Okay, so look, thank you all. I hope that it was a clear exercise. So if you're ever stuck with writing song lyrics, just have a friend of you give you like 7 random words, and then try to use that to write a song. You know, same with freestyling. Like, just put some words on the board and just try to go at it. And if that doesn't work, you can always just look around and just try to incorporate things that you see, right? Now, in this last little bit, I believe our friends from Total Vocal learned a song of mine. Is that true? Okay. Well, we're gonna hear this song real quick. We're gonna hear what they learned, and then I'm gonna teach everybody in the audience the song. Okay. So if this happens, if this goes successful, then we'll do this at tomorrow's concert. So we'll have Total Vocal, but it'll also feature everybody in the audience too. So let's see what happens. Let's see how we do this. Okay. Give it up once again, Total Vocal. Also, but first, for everybody in the audience that just participated and in general, give yourself a big round of applause, please. That's not easy to just get up here and perform something you just created, so that takes a lot of bravery. So that's a good job.
One, two, three, four.
gonna just stop you right now because I don't want to cry. That's so amazing. Thank you. Like, I can't even believe that. Wow. You made, wow. Wow, thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get into teaching the audience the song. So the song is only 2 sections, right? So this is what we'll do. This is just always the first section, okay? And if I give you this, that means go to the second section. Is that clear enough? Mm-hmm. Okay. I know it's a little confusing, but the song is kind of open, so as you don't have to follow a strict amount of like, it's gonna be this many bars, just this section for forever, and then we're here, and then we're at the second section. Clear? So we're just gonna do the first section for right now, and I'm gonna teach the audience the melody, because this is gonna be like a call and response thing, okay? Y'all ready? Can y'all start that again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, audience, here we go. The words are love and I'm in love. It's like this. Love, 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 I'm in love, 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 I'm in love, love, love. I'm in love, 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 yeah. Let me hear y'all. Yeah, I've been lost searching for atonement. Found it in the bottom of a glass. Ain't nobody trying to change the moment. Everybody trying to change the past. Said if you're in love, you should own it. Otherwise, you lose it hella fast. If you never value what you have, then it's guaranteed it never lasts. I've been going through cycles like a phoenix. I've been traveling routes that's less than scenic. I've been getting close to all my demons. Trying to find a reason to believe in heaven, happiness that hurts. If my life is moving in reverse, could I change the world with one verse? Guess I gotta change myself first. But look, told you I was ready to love you, just didn't know what loving you took. Hey, thought me was psychic, your facial expressions, I felt like a book. You had me shook, robbing my heart and you felt like the crook. Tore out my love from all under the dirt and you dug out my heart out from under the soot. But you want it all, asking me why I don't call. If I'ma see you tomorrow, why would I tell you I love you and build you up so high if I wasn't ready to fall? Guess I'm gonna jump, do a backflip to a blunt. Swimming in the memory so vividly that I can feel your energy and knitting me I want. I guess it come clear to me that everyone is real as they pretend to be. Best friends turning into enemies. Looking at my life, tears dripping in the intimacy. I've been drinking every day, trying to find a remedy. Lord, please deliver me. Wonder if I do right, would they even remember me? Mimic me, envy me, see me as amenity. Trying to live a life of love, light, and liberty. If I give it all, then great will be my simile. If I give it all, then great will be my love, love, love. I'm in love. One of y'all can grab that. Love, love, yeah. Hey, I'm not searching no more. I'm in love. I thank heaven above. Yeah, I'm in love. I've been fighting so long. Hey, but I'm in love. And I'm right and I'm wrong. Yeah. All right, cool. For the second part, I'm gonna need a couple of you to sing this melody with me. So I don't know how many people are holding down the chords, but do we have like maybe 2 people who can jump with me on this melody? So okay, for the second section, this is like the chorus, right? We just did the verse. Now we're doing the chorus. So I need help singing it because I can't sing like that. Okay, you can go with me. You 2 can go with me. Okay, so the rest of you, can you play the second part, and then I'll teach you the part. And then audience, you can also sing this way as well. Okay, here we go. Second part.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you need me, I won't go. That's the words in the melody. If you need me, I won't go. Now we can all get there. If you need me, I won't go. I won't go. If you need me, I won't go. I promise you, I won't go. If you need me, I won't go. I swear I'm here. I said I won't go. If you need me, I won't go. Good, good. Now first section. Love, love, love. I'm in love. I ain't searching no more. I'm in love. I think heaven above. Love. I'm in love. Love. Love, yeah. Love, yeah. Now we're all gonna do this. Love. 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 I'm in love. Love. Give me some harmonies too. Love. I'm in love. Love. Good, yeah. Love. I'm in love. Yeah. Love. Love. Good. I'm in. That's amazing. Thank you all. So look, I took it off the concert because I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but now, if you don't mind, I would love for you to perform with me tomorrow night, if that's okay. Are y'all okay with that? Yeah? Yeah? So now everybody's witnessing our rehearsal. He's like, no. He's like, I'm not setting up the mics. I'm not doing it. He's not going to do it. That's okay. We're going to do it without the mics. We don't need the mics. We'll do it without the mics. It's okay. He doesn't love me no more. He's like, that's 12 mics. You didn't put that in the thing. I didn't know. I apologize. I didn't know it'd be so beautiful. Anyway, so everyone's like witnessing. That was our dress rehearsal, you know. So I'm really happy. I mean, that's all it'll be. You know, I'll let you guys set it up. I'll start, you know. We'll do just like that. How you guys performed it, where you just did it. You did the first 2 sections. And after y'all do that, then I'll come in with the actual song, and I'll bring the audience in. It'll be simple, you know. We got it. We did it, you know. Y'all learn the parts. If you need me, I don't go. That's it, you know. Super stuff, you know. Anyway, so because I know time is running short, first of all, give it up for Total Vocal, and give it up for yourselves for participating. Yeah. And give it up for Ramon for having us together. And, you know, if I could be so modest, give it up for me. No, I'm playing. No, you don't have to give it up for me. No, thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's really my pleasure and my honor to share whatever I know and to be able to help you all on your journeys. So with that being said, if you all have any questions, this is the time to ask it, okay? If you have any questions about anything I do or anything that you saw, please, there are no bad questions except the ones you do not ask. Yes, I saw a question. Okay, so you're saying like you have words, but they're not rhyming. So, okay, rhyme is, you know, subjective. Songs don't have to rhyme. You don't have to use rhymes. But there are a couple resources online. The Rhyming Dictionary is one. The thesaurus is another one. Just find words that you can substitute that will rhyme. Find words that have the same meaning, you know, that will rhyme. I think as lyricists, we just have to really investigate words in whatever language you're in. And one thing that rappers do especially is we bend words. We bend the syllables to make them work, you know. And I think, like, even that last song, you know, I wrote it. It took me maybe like a week or so to write the words to that. The beat, I don't remember when I made it, but it's always just thinking about how you can clearly paint a picture. That song to me is about self-reflection. It's about being in a dark place and coming out of that dark place to find love again, you know? So those lyrics technically are for another song, but it works well with this song, so I perform it like this. And it took me a while, but I try to key in on phrases, and I let those phrases take the song where it's supposed to go. So the first phrase I have for that song is, I've been lost searching for atonement, found it in the bottom of a glass. What that means is a metaphor, because to find it in the bottom of a glass is meaning like I'm drinking my problems away, which I'm not, but it's more of just the idea that sometimes we can be so hurt, or we can be in such a place of pain that we think that we have to like self-medicate in order to get over that, right? And so that one phrase is what I built everything on. So I had the idea, but I let the first thing that grabbed me build the rest of the song, you know? And then eventually, you know, I got a lot of lyrics in. I think, what was that part? I said, okay, guess I'm gonna jump, do a backflip to a blunt, swimming in the memories so vividly that I can feel your energy. It's needed when I want. Guess it's coming clear to me that everyone's real as they pretend to be. Best friends turn into enemies. Looking at my life, tears dripping in the Hennessy. I've been drinking every day, trying to find a remedy. Lord, please deliver me. Wonder if I do right, would it even remember me? Mimic me, envy me, see me as amenity, trying to live a life of love, light, and liberty. All these things that came, it all developed because I had that first line about kind of this feeling like I was in the dark place and I needed to get out, and how like self-medicating and all that stuff wasn't gonna work for that. That at the core of what I was trying to express was that I want to live a very positive life and I want to get back to love. So even the two sections of the song that I composed, one is very beautiful and the other one is more dark and mysterious. I try to allow the words to take me where the song needs to go, rather than dictate, this song has to be about this because I want it to be about this. I just try to capture one phrase. And sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you're walking and you think of a word and that's great. And you just put it in your pocket for a while. And then a year later, another phrase comes and you put that there. And then eventually you get the right music and then it all kind of comes together, you know? So don't try to force things to work. Let them reveal the song to you, because it's already there. What you're trying to get to is already there. But you have to do the work to get out of your own way and not force things to happen. Just try to focus on the words and the lyrics that really grab you and build from there. And if it may change the direction of your song, but the way I look at it, you know, these songs are stories, and you have to connect with the story that resonates the most with you. And sometimes it's not the story you're trying to write, but it's the story that's trying to write you. That sounded like I, thought about that. I didn't. That's just, thank you. Divine gave me that. Yes. Sorry, they're my entourage. Don't get too close. Total Vocal's gonna get you. No. What's your question? No stupid questions. Where do I find her question? So her question is, where do you find inspiration? Especially, life as a musician can be hard. Life in general can be hard. And I was just talking to Ronan about this on the way over here, how sometimes, we can get lost when we are struggling, when we're in low moments, right? And it's hard to find the inspiration to continue to create. And, the real thing is, like, it's especially during the times we don't feel like doing things when we need to do them. It's especially when we're at our lowest that we need to create, that we need to work diligently. Because this is what I feel. I feel that there are natural laws to the universe. And I feel whenever you want something, there's a certain amount of resistance that's in place to make sure you really want it, right? And if without that resistance, everybody would just have everything. And then everyone would actually be pretty sad because they could just get everything they want. It's the resistance that I think makes you worthy of these things, right? So resistance isn't a negative thing. Struggling isn't a negative thing. It's a prerequisite to get anything that you want. So what I do is try to embrace that. When I'm having low moments, I try to embrace that it's preparing me for a greater moment. It's preparing me for a blessing. Anytime I'm struggling, it's preparing me. It's trying to strip me of the negativity. It's giving me negativity so that I can free myself from negativity, right? I look at these challenges as an opportunity to grow. And once I grow, then I will receive what I want. But if I'm not willing to grow, then I'll never receive what it is that I want. So when you're in a low moment, when you feel like I don't know what I'm doing or this isn't working or yada yada yada, it's life telling you that, hey, it's time for you to shake away things that are holding you in place. So I'm gonna give you a bunch of negative stuff so that you wake up and change yourself so that you get to what is for you already. What you want is already here. It's already out in the universe. If you speak it, you can receive it. You can speak things into existence. So when you really want something, everything in the world may seem like it's trying to stop you, but really it's trying to help you. It's trying to say, oh, you want this, don't go over here then. You said you want this, don't do this. Oh, you're still gonna do this? I want you right here. Okay, are you focused now? Are you listening? This is what I want you to do. You say you want this. Oh, you must not really want this because you're not willing to do what you need to do, right? The struggle and all the adversity is a prerequisite to get what you want. My partner has a really great saying, adversity guards the door to success, right? If you want something, if you want to be successful, if you're not going to go through it, if you're not willing to struggle for it, you don't want it, give up, right? Nobody in here that you know is successful has gotten there without some type of adversity. And it can be something related to their career or something related to their life that's just a hard struggle to get through. But it's important because you're not going to have the substance to connect with anybody if you don't understand how to connect with people. If you haven't been through things yourself, how are you going to do anything that resonates with people if you don't have a story, if you don't have a struggle that you overcame? If everything is just good for you, that's great. But the positivity and the energy that I project is because I've been through enough, right? I've been through a lot of hard times. You know, we were just talking, me and Ronan, about a time that I got shot at, and one of my best friends got shot in front of me. And we laugh about it now because he's fine and all that, but that was a crazy moment. And to laugh about it now is just understanding that life is this really beautiful, dynamic tapestry in which terrible things happen and beautiful things happen. And your place is to be in the middle and be at peace no matter what's going on. And you can cultivate that through this, through making music, through resisting negativity, right? Any negative thing can become positive. It's your choice. We choose whether to embrace negativity. Just because negativity comes doesn't mean we have to let it affect us. It's a choice. If you're sad, you're angry, you're choosing it. No matter what anything happens, you're choosing it. So you can make a choice to not be in that position. So what we have as musicians, songwriters, we have the ability to take negativity, take positivity, and translate it always into something positive. Your ability to create is something that's beyond the comprehension of most people. It's something that's divine. Don't take that for granted. It is your greatest asset in hard times, that you have the ability to take something abstract in your mind and manifest it in the physical reality. You have that same power with anything that you desire in life. It's not just songs. You can get anything that you want, but understand if you want it bad enough, everything in the universe will try to stop you from getting it because it has to make sure you deserve it. And you have to say, I do deserve this, and I don't care what's coming. Oh, something's coming? Good, I'm ready. Thank you. Anything negative? Thank you. Yes, that means that I'm going to get it even closer. The resistance is just showing you, yeah, I'm ready. I'm strong. Because you think about an athlete, they don't make the team when they first get on the court and they shoot one shot and they make it. They have to train every day. They have to lose. They have to, sweat it out. They have to really go through it. They get injured. They get back up. That's how you become the greatest. You don't become the greatest just because you want it. You become the greatest because you were willing to do anything for it. All right. They say I got time for one more question, so here you go. Right. Yes. Okay, to clarify, when you're working specifically on a song and you have these ideas, don't force it. But you should every day write music, every day practice. You can use that exercise. Every day you have to work on your craft. So when you are inspired, it's easier for the inspiration to come out. Yeah, you're in shape. You're like an athlete. So if you're a songwriter, write songs every day. They don't have to be good. You can just use this technique. Throw 5 words on the page, write some lyrics. Okay, write a chorus. Just do it every day because you're training your muscles. You're a musician. You practice your skills every day. Practice composition. Practice improvising every day because a lot of people are like, oh, I have to wait till I'm inspired. I have to have my tea. I have to, there has to be hibiscus leaves in the air. Like, no. You curate inspiration by working every day, by doing the practice, by disciplining yourself to do the practice every day. That's how you're allowing genius to come, because genius it comes from genius, which is the spirit of divinity, the muse, right? So the way that the people who we think are musical geniuses, they're just the people who work so hard every day that when they are inspired, they can instantly get it out, right? So you want to get to that mastery level. Love the practice. Love the practice of just writing terrible songs every day. Love the practice of just frying your vocals every day and just trying to sing and trying to reach that note that you couldn't hit the day before. Love the practice of like playing the chord, playing it wrong. Love the practice of playing bad notes. Love it because you're refining yourself for when inspiration comes, you're ready, right? So when I say don't force things, I mean you have to be in a practice always so that when things come, you know how to grab them. You don't have to force them. If you're just doing your work, if you're just doing your practice, when things come, you'll understand what to do with them. You don't have to force it. You just have to be ready for it. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, let me just get one more question, please. Yes, go ahead. Nobody want to ask questions, so this is the first class. Everyone's like asking questions, so it's good. Yeah, okay. I know this anxiety. Man, anxiety is rough, and you only get more anxiety as you get more responsibilities, as you get older. So I don't get nervous anymore, but I had to get really nervous before that. I had to, get on stage and just, I'm a drummer by training, so like now I'm up here singing and rapping and that type of stuff. That was an entire process to get comfortable enough to do it. And the thing that I can tell you about not being nervous and not blacking out is to understand that none of this matters, all right? None of this really matters. You're born and you're going to die. That's it. What you do in between is up to you. What you do in between is up to you. Think about how important is it really if you forget a lyric. In the grand scale of your life, how important is that going to be, right? It's not that important. If you fail, if you drop out of the school, yeah, there are big events, but in the totality of your life, is it really going to matter that much? You get to decide what matters. So what I do, my technique is understanding that none of this matters. I'm grateful for every opportunity. I do my best, and I release it. So I release whatever I'm going to do. I literally did not plan this master class. I only had two things I knew were going to happen. They were going to perform in the beginning. They were going to perform in the end. Everything else has been improvised this entire time. I know things. I can go any direction with it, but I'm not nervous. And the reason I'm not nervous is because, like I said in that last question, I'm always doing the work. So if you do the work and you know what you know, then you have to release it, that it's not going to be perfect. Everybody in here, get out of the idea that you're going to ever be perfect at anything. You never will be. Let that go now. Rip that Band-Aid off now, and you'll be a lot happier. It'll never be perfect. The mix will never be right. You could have done better, of course. Yeah, you could have. It's never going to be perfect, right? So you have to try to really silence that voice in your head that gets nervous and tell it, hey, it doesn't matter. We might mess up. We might not. Let's have fun with it. Why? Because you're born and you die, and nobody can escape that. So there's no reason to think that any one moment is going to, like, make or break your life, You don't need to put so much pressure on yourself. I find a lot of young musicians put so much pressure on themselves, like, oh, I have to sing, I have to do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're having fun, that's what matters, right? We're in school to learn. It's not about what grades you get. It's not about the scores, not about who's the best. It's about we're all here to learn. We're all here to get better, right? So it takes a long time. Meditation helps, You got to try to quiet the voice, and that voice is there. Sometimes it's a good voice telling you not to do things, but there's a voice we all have that's very critical, that's always telling us, no, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. And it took me almost 30 years to quiet that voice completely. I'm not 30 yet, but I'm 28, and it took me a long time to get to the point to where I said, you know what, I don't listen to that voice anymore. I do what I want to do, and I do it because if I help one person in life, I've helped the whole world. Zohar told me that. Right? So that's what it is. You, by working on your ability or setting yourself up to be able to help somebody, if you keep that in your mind, that you potentially are going to help others, then everything doesn't matter. You just know that you're on your path and your process to helping people. And I believe that's the highest form of like life. If you live your life in the service of others, I think it's the most rewarding thing possible. So anything you see me doing is because I've dedicated my life to that. Thank you. All right. We went over time. I got to go. Hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow at the concert. I'm Black Samurai. Thank you, guys.